So a couple days ago, Shams came out and reported that the Pelicans are looking to trade up into the top 3 of this year's draft to go out and select Scoot Henderson. So what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? I'm going a little bit out of order. I'm doing this Pelicans rebuild before the Raptors rebuild to finish out the lottery rebuilds before Thursday's draft. It's because I've been itching to do this because I want to go out and make a big move. I want to go out and trade up and get Scoot Henderson, because normally in this Pelicans rebuild, I maybe would have taken Jordan Hawkins. I maybe would have taken like a Nick Smith Jr., Kobe Buffkin, and Jalen Hood-Schifino. But no, we're going to be calling up either Charlotte or Portland and going out and getting the number 1 pick. Some of you guys have also been asking me, Matt, how are you getting the updated draft lottery? Well, when I start up the save, I basically trade override everything or control every team and then trade the picks of the correct teams. So before we get back into the video, I want to give a word from today's sponsor, Factor. Factor is doing a great June deal where you can get 50% off your first box. Let me tell you more about them. Factor saves you all the time that you take on that trip to the grocery store. You skip the chopping, the prepping, and the cleaning up, and you get nutritional, delicious meals in 2 minutes. They offer flavor-packed options on their menu each week to cater to your lifestyle. It could be keto, protein plus, calorie smart, vegan plus veggie. You can also elevate your eating at home with their upscale meals like surf and turf, filet mignon, or Cajun spiced shrimp and salmon. I save so much time when I come home from work. It's about an hour commute, and you could see me cooking and prepping this chicken broccoli meal in just 2 minutes. It literally takes no time and no effort, and you get your dinner ready so easily for you after a long day at work or at school. And those 30 to 40 minutes that I save eating Factor instead of cooking my own meal, I can allocate to other things like making YouTube videos or studying for an upcoming exam. So this June, get Factor and enjoy eating well without the hassle. Simply enjoy these meals in just 2 minutes, no prep, no mess. And you can head to factor75.com and use code 6rings50. You can see it on your screen now, capital SIXRINGS 50 to get 50% off your first Factor box. It's an amazing deal. Check it out, link in the description, and thank you to Factor for sponsoring today's video. So if the Pelicans want to get Scoot Henderson, they most likely have to give up Zion or Ingram. And if I'm the Pelicans, I'm not moving Ingram 100%. I would think about moving Zion due to his injury history, and yeah, can you really commit to him being your franchise player long term? Go out and get Scoot Henderson. You save a little bit of money as well because Zion is making the max. So we could trade Zion. I do want to see if we can come up with a creative package to get it done without giving up Zion Williamson. It's tough though before team player options because guys like Trey Murphy, I can't move. Herb Jones, that could be interesting to Portland or Charlotte, can't be moved. And I feel like I gotta trade with Charlotte here because, you know, it's 2K. Like, I don't know if the Hornets are taking Brandon Miller or not. So do we just do this? Zion Williamson straight up for number 2. I'd honestly ask for Terry Rozier. Like, he's got a team option eventually, and worse things worse, like he's another trade piece. Because, you know what, he's got 23 mil. He's actually got a longer contract than what I thought. You know what, I want to see if I can also get Mark Williams in this deal. And if we're getting Mark Williams, I want to make him the long-term center. So I would give you Jonas Valanciunas as well. Let's also try to snag the Charlotte's 2026 first because I have Zion Williamson. If I'm giving you Zion, they would definitely be giving me all this. And Terry Rozier. I wonder if they would accept this trade. So we're giving them Zion, Jonas Valanciunas. I would love to get off the McCollum contract, but I'm not going to do that just yet. I'll also give you Billy Hernangomez. Those 3 for pick 2 to take Scoot Henderson. Mark Williams to be our center. 2026 unprotected first from Charlotte. And we get Terry Rozier. I don't know if they will accept this, and they say no. I'll throw Larry Nance in this deal as well. That doesn't make it go through. Do I get to keep 13 in all this? That's a question. All right, what about if I give you 13 also? So that's a lot. This is a lot going each way. If they say no to this, I think I'm going to back off. And they say no. Okay. So let's do Zion, Valanciunas, and Nance for the first, second, pick 2, and Mark Williams. They say no. Okay. What about if we did Hernangomez? They still say no. So I would really have to give up a lot to go out and get Scoot Henderson, it looks like. And they still say no. Whoa, okay, so Zion Williamson does not get it done. All right, maybe they don't want to give up that future first, which I totally get. So I want to keep 13 if we were going to do that. And then I would also include Larry Nance, Larry Nance Jr. as well. They still say no. Wow, this is crazy. Wow. They really don't want to move that second overall pick. So this is like, I mean, it doesn't really hurt giving up these 3 players at all. I'm giving up 13 in Zion, but I want Mark Williams in return, and they agree to that. Okay, you know what? We make that trade. I wanted Mark Williams. I'm fine with moving Valanciunas. I'm fine with moving Larry Nance and Billy Gomez, especially the 13th overall pick too, because I want to play Herb Jones a lot. I want to play Mark Williams. I want to play Dyson Daniels. We're going to be drafting Scoot Henderson to be the point guard. Probably going to move CJ McCollum back to the shooting guard position. And yeah, this is not what I expected to do in this video. Do you think, let me know in the comments, the Pelicans should move Zion to get Scoot Henderson in the draft, and vice versa? Do you think that the Hornets should go out and trade 2 for Zion Williams? So I do wonder if they would have taken Scoot, and if not, like, I could have made that trade with Portland at 3. They ended up making out nice because they, you know what, they took Leonard Miller. That's a nice upside pick there at 13 for them. Welcome to the Pelicans, though, Scoot Henderson. Let's pick up the team option on all of these guys besides Kyra Lewis and EJ Liddell as well. I will give Jackson Hayes the qualifying offer, but I might rescind it. So let's see here. Hayes is our only free agent. Do we have cap space? We kind of do. We have $26 million. And looking at our rotation next year, I mean, I couldn't. You know what? We still have some draft capital. I wonder if we can call up Washington and we could do something like this. Can we upgrade McCollum to Bradley Beal, who's making a ton of money? He is. But he is an upgrade over McCollum. And I could really, I think, improve our roster on the margins. I would probably give you McCollum and picks. Like, I would give you this Bucks pick next year. And I would give you this Bucks pick in 2026. Could that get me Bradley Beal? I'm getting kind of crazy this offseason. I really am. Ingram, Scoot, Beal, and then Mark Williams. And then we figure out the power forward along the way. Hopefully that Lakers pick next year has some value. Do I want to do this or do I want to keep the picks? I don't know if I love CJ because he might regress, and he really did sign that extension with the Pelicans where he's making $33 million next year and then $33 million. I would try this on Zach LaVine too, but I don't think that they would say yes. So, you know what? Let me just chill out for a second. Is there any power forwards that we can go out and get? Like Jeremy Grant. I don't love any of these power forwards, and I don't know if I really want to get Miles Bridges. I actually don't mind giving Zach Collins a 2-year deal. We're going to do a team option on the 2nd year. He could start for us at the power forward spot if we wanted to make Trey Murphy the 6th man. I'm going to renounce the rights on Jackson Hayes and probably go with a different center. Yeah, I'm going to give Mo Bamba a 1-year deal, probably at $7 million. So from one Texas center to another to be our backup. And he actually goes to the Lakers, so never mind. I mean, if I can get Nick Richards, I think that would even be a better pickup. Let's give him a 2-year deal with a team option, and there we go. So right now, if I move McCollum to the shooting guard spot, he goes down in overall, so we're not going to do that. So we're going to have Scoot at the 1, Alvarado as a backup, McCollum at the 2 with like Herb Jones, Daniels off the bench. We have Ingram, Marshall, Trey Murphy, Collins, Williams, and Richards. I honestly like where we're at right now. I'm going to sign Damian Lee on the minimum, and then let's go out and also sign Svi Mikhailiuk as well. Shout out Kansas. And he agrees to that. So McCollum does regress. That's what I was afraid of. All right, maybe this makes me go out and trade for... I don't know. I'm not getting Hero for McCollum, unfortunately. All right, so we could be a trade deadline team if I think we can really win it all with this team. But I don't know. I just want to see some improvement. I like our center. I like our point guard. I like our small forward. So we definitely have those guys there. I think like Herb Jones could definitely be a shooting guard for us. And maybe we wanted to flip McCollum for a power forward. Or maybe that's somebody like a John Collins or something. But then it's really tough to figure out with like McCollum's weird contract. I'm just hoping we get a good season out of him. He's going to be the starting shooting guard, going to back to the position he was at in Portland. All right, so this is going to be the rotation. For now, injuries are on, so it will change throughout the year. We got Scoot at the 1, McCollum at the 2, Ingram at the 3. I'm going with Zach Collins at the 4. I think he's an underrated 2K player. We got Mark Williams at the 5 with Herb Jones, Trey Murphy, Dyson Daniels, and Jose Alvarado, as well as Nick Richards getting some minutes. Najee Marshall could be a trade piece as well. I think I could even get a late first for him. Under Willie Green's balance, we are 3 stars. Perimeter centric 2.5. We'll try that. Game 1 at home against the Washington Wizards, and we lose by 37 points. Nice. Road game here against the Pacers, and we end up losing. Okay, I gotta make sure we have our first round pick this year. We do. We are not gonna trade McCollum for Ben Simmons, even though that's kind of interesting. All right. Did I really tank this team? The Pelicans rebuilds are also so easy with Zion Williamson, so this will provide a little bit of a challenge. I basically gave up the 13th overall pick to get this dude. I did. And Mark Williams is out 4 to 6 months with a dislocated left patella. You gotta be kidding me. So yeah, Trey Murphy's going to go into the starting lineup. Might go some more minutes to Scoot. Maybe we're gonna give like Brandon Ingram 36 minutes tonight throughout the regular season, and we can probably play Herb Jones and Dyson Daniels some more minutes as well. So we finally got our first win against the OKC Thunder. Ingram had 30. Okay, we got to see the improvement from Scoot throughout the season. Then we lose to the Thunder. Okay, Trey Murphy at 31. Ingram, you know you could shoot the ball more, right? We lose by 16 here. Ingram takes 17 shots, 5 turnovers. Ingram, shoot the ball more. Okay, we're 1-6 to start the year. Let me double check. I have my first round pick. So we have a swap worst or swap best. Yeah, okay, so we have both of these. So we do have our first round pick if things go south. I don't know why Ingram chooses not to shoot it as much. Let's get a winning streak going. 2-6 here. Herb Jones, 27 off the bench. Ingram only takes 11 shots. Why is Zach Collins taking the same amount as him? Home game here against the Lakers. We win by 7. There we go. Back-to-back wins. Ingram with 34. Daniels with 17. Herb Jones with 19. Game here against the Timberwolves. We lost by 3. Maybe I'm going to call up Washington sooner than I thought. So we are here at the All-Star Draft. We are like 7 games under 500. Brandon Ingram is an All-Star. Elite efficiency. I just need him to shoot the ball more. I'm going to work on his tendencies. He has like 99 shot tendency and 99 touch tendency. So I don't know why he's not shooting the ball at all. Like I said, we're 7 games under 500. Ingram would actually sign an extension with us, which we should probably hop on now. Yeah, so I'm actually going to sign him to a 3-year extension. And we are... Man, we're 7 games under 500. Do I try to make the playoffs this year? I think if I could move McCollum, I should. I don't think I would have a problem moving him in the offseason, though. So I think we could definitely do that. But I also think we can make the playoffs this year as well. Nick Smith is averaging 24 points as a rookie in Brooklyn. Are you kidding me? There's McCollum, 28 points. Okay. He's only averaging 13, though. I mean, like, I think he still has a lot left in the tank. He's just not shooting the ball as much on our team. All right, so I want to see if I can maybe snag a first-round pick for Chicago, trading them Alvarado, who's a free agent, Najee Marshall, who's a free agent, not really playing for us. We get Josh Richardson back. We get Cameron Payne, who we do have to pay $4.5 million next year, but he could play 12 minutes a night backing up Scoot Henderson. I want this. Whoa, the Blazers suck this year. Okay, I'm not getting that first-round pick. That was the pick I was trying to go for. The Bulls aren't great either, so I'll just take your 2028 first-round pick. And we're not really going to do a swap in this. What about if you give me your 2028 first? I will give you your second back there, and I'll give you 2 seconds, basically. Nick Richards for Kelly Olynyk. I mean, I should probably do this, right? Kelly Olynyk now, never mind. What about trying to get this Philly 2027 first from Brooklyn? I'm getting Raquan Gray, 71 overall. And Daron Sharp also having an okay season for them, honestly. So, but they're getting 2 good defenders here. And let's see if they would do this trade, giving me a first, seconds involved. Yep, that's exactly what I was looking for. And honestly, if Daron Sharp is going to be that solid for us, let's see. I mean, like, he's definitely somebody you're not going to want to extend because he's probably not great at 6'9". He's like maybe an empty stats guy for them right now. So they're looking ahead on the margins. So, I mean, if I'm going to find minutes for him, actually, I think we'll figure it out. So I'm not going to trade Nick Richards. I thought I was going to. I'm just not getting any deals that I like. So I think we're just going to stay put. I'm going to come up with a different rotation for the remainder of the season. I think we could play McCollum more. Him and Scoot can get 33. We're going to go 36 to Ingram. I like what Trey Murphy's been doing for us, but I'm going to kind of lower his minutes to 30. Mark Williams, I want him to get more runs, so I'm going to give him about 29 minutes. Herb Jones, I want getting 30. I think we can diminish or at least lower Zach Collins' minutes. Let's get Daniels up there in the rotation. 4 minutes left. I think we're just going to split the Nick Richards, Daron Sharp minutes, which is kind of weird, but one of them might get hurt. We're 3-star perimeter centric. Let's see if we could sneak in as a play-in tournament team. I do want to check and see how the Bucks are doing, and we have the Lakers first. Okay. Well, that pick's not going to be great. That is unfortunate. We are there as the 9th seed in the West, and if we take a look at Charlotte and Milwaukee is the 6th seed. Charlotte is the 10th seed with Zion, who's hurt. So maybe you guys have commented saying, Matt, that wasn't a great trade for you. Well, yeah, Zion is hurt. What a surprise. He broke his left hand. I mean, that's a fluke. That sucks. So we finished the season 36-46, which is fine. Like, I don't care if we didn't make the playoffs. Like, we weren't going to really win a championship after trading away Zion Williamson, and we got to get Scoot Henderson to develop. The Mavericks were really good. They won 64 games. So here's All-NBA first team with Luka LaMelo, Tatum, Giannis, and Embiid. Second team with Harden, Garland, James, KP, and AD. And then we don't see like Ingram or Zion there on All-NBA third team. I was wondering if Ingram was going to make an all-defensive team or Herb Jones or maybe even Dyson Daniels. A shout out to Scoot Henderson, who averaged 18 points, 4.8 assists. Hopefully that goes up next year. 1.6 steals, which is great. And 36 from 3 as a rookie. We are the 9th seed, so we will be playing in the play-in tournament. Here were the end of the season stats. Ingram, 24 points, 6 rebounds, 4.5 assists. We're still building around him. He's 26 years old. He's about to go into his prime. He had an elite true shooting at 65%. We had Scoot Henderson. We already went over. Trey Murphy in that 3 spot. We got CJ McCollum there, who shot 38 from 3, 83 from the line. I think he'll definitely have some value in the offseason. Herb Jones was our 5th leading scorer, then Mark Will. Dyson Daniels played better down the stretch, but still not a great sophomore year, I must say. All right, so here is the play-in tournament rotation. It's win or go home. Henderson getting 34, McCollum 32, Ingram 40, and a pretty similar rotation to what we had throughout the regular season. Day'Ron Sharpe got hurt in the last week, so he will not be playing. We're taking on the Denver Nuggets, so they got a championship hangover. They got off to a good start. Ingram's got 7 points in the first 10 minutes. Well, yeah. Jokic is 12 points in 12 minutes. He's on pace for 48. But we come alive here in the second and third quarter, and we are up by 20. Just don't get outscored by 20 in the fourth, and boom, we move on to the second leg of the play-in tournament. McCollum played great. Same with Trey Murphy and Scoot. Scoot with only 3 assists, though. Ingram, 25 points. Jokic had a triple-double. That was not enough. Now we're taking on the Utah Jazz, who can build good teams, so I'm a little bit worried. I think I'm more scared of the Utah Jazz than I am of the Denver Nuggets, but we come out with a bang, and it's looking like we are going to get the 8th seed. No, I spoke too soon. We choked it there. Ingram's playing great. Damn, so is Sexton, though. Let's see who's going to win this game and get that 8th seed. And it's the New Orleans Pelicans, so we end up making the playoffs because Brandon Ingram is that dude. But we're taking on the Dallas Mavericks, who won 64 games. They got Clint Capella there. They got Asor Thompson. He fell to 10. That's crazy. Tim Hardaway Jr. is hurt, though. Can we capitalize off that? Game 1 against the Mavericks, we end up losing by 2. You got to win those on the road against the 1 seed. That hurts. Dyson Daniels shot 4 for 13. Maybe he shouldn't shoot the ball that much. Game 2, we end up losing. This one we get blown out. Ingram at 25. McCollum shot 6 for 19. Mark Williams played solid, but L is an L. And then there goes Trey Murphy. So we go down 3-0. Okay, maybe making the play-in or the playoffs wasn't worth it because it hurt our draft stock. We do win Game 4, so we don't get swept. I'll take it. Ingram at 36. Can we win Game 5? No, we end up losing in 5. We get blown out by 30 because Luka has a 64-point triple-double. F off. Ingram with 41. That sucks. Luka Doncic is your Western Conference Finals MVP. Trae Young in the East. Shout out to the 2018 draft class. And Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks win it all, and he gets Finals MVP. All right, so this is going to be a big offseason for us. I'm probably going to trade CJ McCollum. We are going to have some draft picks. We got to see if we're going to extend Herb Jones or not. Do we maybe think about moving Dyson Daniels in a deal as well? So I think I'm going to wait to move McCollum until after team player options so I know what's going on with Daniels, or if I can include him into a trade. We don't have anything in the lottery, unfortunately, after having these picks. So we are going to have our pick at 15. We have the Bucks pick at 19, and we have the Lakers pick at 25. I'm going to keep Willie Green for the final year of his deal. We get a whole new kind of training staff. So I am going to draft all 3 of these rookies because some of those guys could be included in a McCollum deal as well, as Matas Buzelis goes number 1. Kings at the 2nd overall pick. I feel like they're going to trade it. Oh, no, they take Justin Edwards. Okay, Spurs at 3. Isaiah Collier joins Wembanyama. That's pretty sick. Thunder have picks 4 and 5. Of course they do. And I'm going to go with Khalil Ware here with the 15th overall pick. He could have entered this year's draft. He stayed another year. He's transferring out of Oregon. He's going to be playing in Indiana now. We got him. Just another center. Like I said, could be in a trade though. And look who I got here at pick 19. Bronny James. I will change his name. Out of USC. So we got Bronny there at 19. I feel like that's good value. And we're going to take J.J. Taylor here with the 25th overall pick out of Memphis. So does that mean I get to sign LeBron, right? I mean, if LeBron's a free agent, I would think about it. We're picking up the team option on Trey Murphy. I'm going to decline it on Zach Collins. Pick it up on Mark Will. Pick it up on Dyson Daniels. And I'm going to choose Day'Ron Sharpe over Nick Richards because I save about $4.5 million. We're going to give Herb Jones the qualifying offer. And in free agency... No, LeBron is not here. All right, I want to see if I can go out and trade for Karl Anthony Towns. I know, Matt, like a bad contract, but you know what? We can take it on, and I'm gonna include McCollum in this deal. We're off by $8 million, which is fine. I think I would be okay parting away with Dyson Daniels, but I think I'm gonna try to do. I was gonna try to do Bronny. Okay, so we can do Bronny. All right, now we're on to something because a cat Mark Williams. Front court, I like that. We'd still have Ingram at the 3. I'd re-sign Herb Jones at the 2 and Scoot at the 1. Now that I can get behind because we can have Cat and Ingram as the top scorers and then surround them with defenders. So I think we're going to do that. I do have the Bucks first round pick next year. I'm going to include that. And I'm also going to include JJ Taylor, who we took at 25. I believe they will accept this. They might even accept this without JJ Taylor just because Cat's contract is so big. Okay, just kidding. I lied. Does JJ Taylor actually get it done? He does not. So what about if I include my first rounder? It's risky. I don't want to do that. What about the Sixers one that we got for Alvarado and Najee Marshall? They say no. Wow, this is a lot to give up for Cat, but I'm going to do it anyway. We're going all in, and they agree to that. This may come back and bite me, but we just got Karl-Anthony Towns. We went out and made a big move. I didn't want like a shooting guard because I was like, we got Herb Jones. Or I plan on bringing Herb Jones back. We would have to wait to match it or get him back on the qualifying offer because he's like the second round pick, like that weird rule. I'm going to look to sign DeLon Wright on a 1-year deal to be the backup point guard for us. There we go. I'm also going to look to sign Zach Collins back on a 1-year deal if I can. He's just going to be a backup power forward for us. Well, we do have Trey Murphy as well, so I don't even know if he's going to get minutes. He's going to have to fight for them. And then let's get Herb Jones back on the qualifying offer, as Jaylen Brown did stay in Boston. So yeah, we should get Herb Jones back on the qualifying offer. I'd match whatever deal he gets, but he is not going to get one, and we get him back for $7 million, so that's a steal. Player progression, yeah, I'm excited to see what Cat and Ingram can do together as an offensive duo, and then Scoot Henderson running the show. We got Herb Jones as a 3-and-D shooting guard. We got Trey Murphy as a great 6-man, and we got to keep Dyson Daniels as well. All right, so here's the 9-man rotation to start the season. Scoot Henderson, Herb Jones, Brandon Ingram, Cat, Mark Williams. Did you see the quote about Cat saying he changed the game? And he's going to be remembered as that off the Pat Bev pod. And then Pat Bev says he's the best big man in the NBA. But yeah, we got Mark Williams at the 5, Trey Murphy is the 6-man, Dyson Daniels, Khalil Ware, and DeLon Wright. System proficiency is 3-star perimeter centric. Hey, it's a big year for Willie Green as well. Let's see. First game of the season against Philly. Why do I always lose the first game of the year? I always do. It sucks. Let's win the second game of the year. Okay. Don't do this to me, 2K. Really? You're going to start me off? I wanted to. It's fine. All right, so we do have an all-star in Karl-Anthony Towns. Just double-checking because I always miss these guys, as Brandon Ingram is not an all-star. Something's not right. Like, I mean, we're 23-31. I'm very close to firing Willie Green. I'm probably going to do it, actually. I'm only going to sign a new head coach to a 1-year deal because I believe, like, I mean, you know me, I like to sign, like, actual real head coaches. So Joe Prunty's here. I think that's really it that I know of. I mean, some of these guys could be real, and I'm sorry if they are. But, yeah, I'm going to fire Willie Green. It's just not working out, unfortunately. And we're going to give Joe Prunty a 1-year deal to be our head coach. Like, this team is fully healthy. I may make a lineup change. I might go with Dyson Daniels at the starting shooting guard spot over over Herb Jones. I actually might even move Herb Jones ahead of the deadline here. So I'm going to move him to Detroit for Tyus Jones, who's an upgrade over DeLon Wright as our backup point guard, and I get a 2027 first round pick in this deal as well. Herb Jones was going to leave us in the offseason. I also sent Khalil Ware down to the G League because he was not playing well to start the year. So we're giving kind of minutes to Zach Collins, now to Day'Ron Sharpe. I'm going to give about 15 minutes tonight too. Let's bump Trey Murphy up here in the rotation. We got 4 more minutes to dish out. I might go 36 and honestly go 35 to Scoot. Let's see if the season can get turned around. We just traded away Herb Jones. We fired our head coach. Let's see if these changes worked out. And we did turn the season around. Cat was hurt for like a week, but we are back to 500, 35-35. Maybe Willie Green just isn't a good coach in 2K, unfortunately. Darius Garland wins MVP. Robert Dillingham, Rookie of the Year to the Spurs. So yeah, they have him, Wemby, Isaiah Collier. Damn, that's crazy. Markelle Fultz, 6-Man of the Year in Indiana. Giannis Depoy, Wemby, Most Improved, and JB Bickerstaff, Coach of the Year. Luckily, I don't have to face the Cavs on this side of the bracket, or at least in this conference. We wouldn't have to face them till the finals, but let's hope that happens sooner rather than later. There's Zion on All-NBA third team. It's also nice that we traded Zion to the Eastern Conference. So we finished the season as the 5 seed. We're looking to get revenge on the Mavericks for beating us last year. Here were the end of the season stats. Ingram, Scoot, and Cat being the top 3. Murphy and Daniels with 10+. Williams not far behind. We are fully healthy going to the playoffs. I think for this rotation, I'm going to go, guess we're going to have Sharpe and maybe no Zach. Oh, they want to start Zach Collins. I definitely don't want to do that. I think Collins can get about 13 minutes a night. Day'Ron Sharpe can get about the same. We're going to go 16 minutes to Tyus Jones, 30 to Trey Murphy, 30 to Mark Williams, 36 to Cat. I would like to go 40 to Brandon Ingram. And then let's go 36 to Scoot Henderson. We're 4.5-star balance. Let's see if we can pull off the upset, the 1-seeded upset over the Mavericks as we do win game 1. Let's go. Can we win game 2? That'd be huge. Boom! This season has done a complete 180 since we fired Willie Green. And we go up 3-0. Let's go. All right, this was a monster performance. Double doubles for Scoot Henderson, Mark Williams, 20 plus for Ingram, Trey Murphy, and Cat. And can we sweep them as Dyson Daniels gets hurt and is out 46 weeks? That just sucks. So, honestly, I think we might just insert Trey Murphy into the lineup and put Ingram at the 2. Now, trading away Herb Jones really hurts our wing depth. So, like, DeLon Wright and Tyus Jones are going to be our backup wings. And we're going to heavily rely on our starting 5. So, the big 3 are getting 40 minutes a night. Scoot, Ingram, and Cat. And we sweep Dallas. Let's go. Ingram with 37, 8, and 10. And we're taking on the 8-seeded Jazz as they beat the OKC Thunder for us. Thank you. Game 1, we lose by 2 at home. That sucks. We do win game 2, though, by 30. Ingram with 41 and 13. Let's see if we can win game 3. There we go. We are 2 games away from going to the conference finals. I thought about blowing, well, I wasn't going to blow this team up at the deadline, but we were so bad at the All-Star break. And here we are, Mark Williams with 5 blocks. Oh, yeah. Let's win game 5. There we go. We are in the conference finals. Scoot with 32. This team is 8-1 in the playoffs. All right, so we're going to be taking on the LA Lakers here. Wow, they got Draymond in LA. That's funny. They traded for him from Brooklyn. Who did they give up? And they also have Jose Alvarado off the bench, so that could be the revenge series. Wow, Zach LaVine was traded for Drew Holiday. Jordan Poole for John Collins. Quickly for Oubre. Clay for Bojan. There's been some crazy trades this season. But yeah, Draymond was traded alongside Jose Alvarado for Grayson Allen and Isaiah Stewart. I feel like we should beat this Lakers team. As we end up beating them by 9. It's the AD revenge series. The Brandon Ingram revenge series as we are dominating the playoffs. Was this all reliant on the head coach? We're up 3-0. We were so bad in the simulation with Willie Green. I don't get it. Game 4, we lose. Oh my God, by 1 point in overtime. We were 1 point away, or 2 from sweeping. Okay, let's not let them come back. Please win game 6. Okay, let's go. We're in the finals. We're in the finals going up against the Celtics. I mean, the Celtics are great in the sim. They got Bol there at the 4. All right, they have most of their core. They've added Mo Wagner. We do lose game 1 by 23. I mean, it's a good team there in Boston. It is. But we win game 2. Okay, by 21. So they blow us out. We blow them out. Game 3, we lost by 4. Damn, Ingram at 28. Game 4, Daniels is back. That's huge. So I don't really want to mess up the starting 5 because it's been playing so well. So we're going to keep Trey Murphy in there because he's been shooting the lights out of the gym in the playoffs. I kind of like Ingram at the 2. Let's see if we can win game 4 with Daniels back. We do. Let's go. We win by 6. Cat with 34. Scoot with 26. Yeah, if we just take a look at the playoff stats overall, we have 3 guys in the 20 plus. Look at the assist from Scoot. He's doubling almost what he did in his rookie season here in the playoffs. Game 5, this is going to be in Boston. This is a tough one to go in Boston and win, but we get off to a great start. We score 44 first quarter points. We have a great, oh my God, we're up by 20 plus, and we're up by 22. Let's win this game. Let's go. We're up 3-2. We win by 36. Ingram with 31. Cat with 23. Scoot with 22. Daniels with 20. Mark Williams 16 and 13. Can we win in 6? Please. I'm nervous. At home, though. Don't let them force the game 7 because I don't think we would win game 7. Here we go. Good second quarter. Bad third quarter. Can we come back in the 4th? Okay. All right. Someone said that they want to see me watch these games. So maybe if we score here, I would hop in and watch it. Oh, we're down by 5. Okay, now. They're going to force a game 7. We ended up losing by 5. Ingram fouled out. That's probably why. All right, here we go. Game 7. We got to win it in Boston. I don't feel good about this. I don't. Okay. I just hate being down because I feel like at any point when you're simulating it on the fastest speed, they can go up by like 25 on you, and it's like over. It's over just like that. So we're currently up by 2 in the 3rd. Down by 3 in the 4th. Up by 1. Down by 1. Oh, down by 5. That hurts. Down by 7. Damn. And we end up losing the finals in 6. Well, that sucks. Tatum is your finals MVP. I really thought we were on some type of special run there, man. I really did. Draft lottery, do we have any picks here that could be valuable? It doesn't look like it. We do have our pick that I wanted to keep, which looked smart in the first half of the year, and then ended up being like, oh, you didn't really need it, but it's at 19. I think I gotta keep Joe Prunty as our head coach. Like, he did a phenomenal job for us, so I'm gonna give him an extension. So with the 19th overall pick, I got David Castillo, a point guard out of Oklahoma State, and we're gonna sign our second round pick as well. Not even gonna try pronouncing that last name. We'll give Day'Ron Sharpe and Trey Murphy the qualifying offers. We are gonna be a luxury tax team, to say the least. All right, I'm gonna make this trade with the San Antonio Spurs. We're giving them Khalil Ware, David Castillo, who we just drafted, for Malachi Branham, because I wanted another scorer off the bench, especially if injuries do happen. And we're getting Chicago's first round pick out of San Antonio, which has good value. So yeah, I plan on bringing back Trey Murphy and Day'Ron Sharpe. I'm also going to keep the lines of communication open with DeLon Wright and Zach Collins. So we get Trey Murphy back on a 4-year deal. Looks like Collins signed elsewhere. But we get back Day'Ron Sharpe on a 3-year deal. But I'm actually going to get an upgrade at the backup center spot. We're going to get Ivica Zubac on a 2-year deal, who's probably going to play over Day'Ron Sharpe. Let's take a look here at player progression. Can next year be our year? Let's find out. So it's going to be Henderson, Daniels, Ingram, Towns, Mark Williams, with Trey Murphy as our 6th man, Malachi Branham, Tyus Jones, Ivica Zubac to wrap up the starting 5. We got to be a top team to possibly win it all this year. Let's find out. All right, so we are here at the All-Star draft. We have to have, maybe I thought Scoot Henderson could make the All-Star game, but we do have Cat and Brandon Ingram both making it. That's what I'm talking about. Brandon Ingram has just been so efficient for us. And honestly, Karl-Anthony Towns has been as well. We are 42-11. The only person that's been hurt for us this year has been Scoot Henderson, but we've only had minor injuries. So yeah, I'm not going to make any moves at the deadline. And Darius Garland wins MVP this season. Trey Johnson to the Warriors at pick 7. He fell to 7, gets Rookie of the Year. That's actually a steal for Golden State. Bronny is most improved in Minnesota, and Joe Prunty is your coach of the year. I feel like I've been getting him a lot as our head coach. Damn, LaMelo and Zion there on All-NBA second team. It would be cool if we met them in the finals. And LeBron is still making All-NBA third team in his age 41 season. Yo, shout out to Dyson Daniels as All-Defensive first team. And we are the 1 seed in the Western Conference. We're going up against the Lakers, who we beat in the conference finals last year in round 1. Here was the scoring allocation for everybody this season. Shout out to Malachi Branham in the 50-40-90 club. Game 1 against the Lakers, we lost, though. We're not doing this, 2K. All right, I mean, I might have to give more minutes to some guys, especially if we went down 2-0. Okay, we win by 3. You're scaring me, 2K. We win game 3 by 17. Scoot with 35. Please win game 4. Yes. Okay. I don't think we're going to blow a 3-1 lead. I feel like we're too good. That was just like, why do we have to lose game 1, though? Brandon Ingram led the team with 21 points in that series. Now we're taking on Denver. Their backcourt's kind of weak, but another Jose Alvarado revenge series. I don't know why. He starts over, like, guys, this happened to me in the Heat rebuild. I didn't really get it as we lost game 1. We win game 2. 2K just has a thing with Alvarado. And, okay, there was a chance we could have just went down 3-1. Please win game 5. Okay, thank God. And win game 6. Okay. I don't know, man. This playoff run has been kind of stressful so far. I don't really like it. Now we got to go up against Luka. The only thing that makes me feel better is that they are the 6th seed. They have Casey Wallace and Asor Thompson there. But we have not been great, or at least dominant in the playoffs. We're up 2-1. 3-1 us, and okay, that one was a little bit more dominating as we end up winning in 5. Brandon Ingram averaged 28, but now we got to go up against the Cavs, who are just so good. Like Jonathan Isaac there at the 3. This team is just absurd in 2K. It's unfair. We win game 1 though by 20. I like that. Scoot with 18 assists and 4 steals. We win game 2. How are we doing better against like the best team we have faced in the playoffs? Oh, man, I would have loved going up 3-0. Game 4, we win. Let's go. All right, let's win this series. Come on. Don't let them come back and we win in 5. Oh, yeah, it would have been cool to take on, like, Charlotte, but they didn't even make the playoffs. I don't know how with LaMelo and Zion Williamson, but Scoot Henderson is your finals MVP. So hope you guys enjoyed this Pelicans rebuild. Let me know in the comments what you think they should do this offseason. Should they go up and make a trade to try to get Scoot Henderson? Are you okay giving up Zion Williamson? Because I think if they had the option, you keep Ingram over Zion. Drop a like if you guys did enjoy. I love y'all, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.